The one thing I'm hearing a lot, and I'm seeing a lot in the news and on social media, is how to manage our cravings as if it was a problem with us and that we just essentially don't have enough willpower when it comes to opening a packet of potato chips, and why can't I just stop at like a few of them? And the reason is the food industry over the years has understood that if they combine three elements, sugar, salt, and fat, in various combinations, depending on the foods, this creates for us what we call the bliss factor. It means that essentially we eat these foods and we, within seconds, get this huge dopamine rush, right? This feel good sensation. And it's then very hard for us to stop at one, two, three, depending whatever it is that you're eating, because we are looking for that dopamine rush over and over again. So it has nothing to do with willpower and everything to do with what they're putting in these foods. So if we take this into context and we look at just food in general, so we're looking at meat, we're looking at grains, we're looking at fruits, we're looking at vegetables, nowhere in nature do we find this trifecta in any of those foods. You can have a combination of salt and fat, for example, if you're cooking a steak, you're having a roast chicken. You can have a combination of sugar and fat if you were to have, let's say, some fruit, some whipped cream with it, but you would never get that sugar, salt, and fat together. And those three really are very difficult for us to resist. And that is something that the food industry has understood and that they're playing into, and they don't want us to know about it. Because once we understand that it's not with us that the issue lies, it's really with the products that we're eating, then suddenly as consumers, we have a choice to make. We can say, okay, right, well, is there a way that I can get that same sensation, but without necessarily eating those foods? And something else to think of is a lot of these foods, when you actually break down the cost of what we're eating, because again, these are foods that we can eat quickly, they're not filling, so we eat more of them. Whereas if you were to eat, let's say, an apple and some nuts, because of the actual fiber in that food, because there's a lot of hydration in it, there's vitamins, there's minerals in it, it will actually fill up our stomach. So we get a sensation of satiety, of fullness, and we also get more of a sensation of contentment, which is what we get when serotonin is released. When we eat these trifecta bliss factor foods, our brain automatically reacts by producing dopamine, and that's that feel-good hormone that we're talking about. And the reason we keep eating them is because we're looking for that feel-good sensation over and over again. And that's what the food industry plays into. So a simple trick to try and circumvent this and to allow you just to still eat good food, but without having all the negatives that come with it. Because often we eat those foods and then we blame ourselves. I should have had more control. I should have been able to stop. And once we understand that it's no different to anybody else, even if I start eating a packet of potato chips or certain things, it's hard to resist them, right? I get it. So I just don't buy them, or I buy them rarely. And when I am looking for that sensation of, I'm looking for that sweet sugar, salt, and fat, I combine something like nuts with a fruit, or you can combine any kind of fruit with something slightly fatty, some cheese, let's say, some olives, and you are then getting that sugar, salt, and fat, but in ways that's just good for you. You'll feel better for it, you'll have more energy for it, and then we get rid of all this blame game, which I think helps absolutely nobody at all. If you've enjoyed this content, you found it helpful, please share it, like, subscribe, and I will be back next week with another video.